Hello Ethan, I am going to try to explain this magic trick to you over the internet. So I hope you watched the other video, how do we present a card. I'm going to try to show you. Here's the deck. Basically we're just going to take the cards out of the deck and I'm going to show you a couple things. I'm going to show you one. On that side of the deck there's even cards, though. You're looking at all the even cards. Flip the deck over, we're going to be looking at all the odd cards. That's really the trick. First thing you need to do is figure out which side of the deck to use. And here's the other part of the trick. They're backed. It's back to back with each other. Let's just take out this card. You'll find out that on one side there's an odd card and on the other side there's an even card. And they're put together with a little stickiness between them, just a little bit, so they don't come apart. That's why when you slide them apart you can only see the face of the card. You can't see the back because they're stuck together and they stick pretty good. You put a little pressure on the deck. You can fan them over, you can fan them this way, and you're only going to see the faces of the cards. But when we want to see the back of the card, we fan to where we want to be. We look for the card on the back here. Say I want this 5 of clubs. We just fan them out, and when we get to that 5 of clubs, we just kind of take our finger here, push that way, and we take our thumb and push that way. So basically what we're doing is when we get to the card we want, we're going to separate these cards by pushing on them. Now it looks like that card's upside down in the deck and always has been. But realistically we could pick any card we want and make it upside down in this deck. Say I want the 9 of clubs. There it is, it's upside down in the deck. Or fan it out and I want the jack of clubs. I can just look through here and I can just look for the card. I see the jack of clubs on my side, it's really easy to find, and I'll show you on your side that it's upside down by just pushing it apart like that. Now we have an upside down card. Boom, jack of clubs. The whole trick is just basically just learning to separate the cards, and you'd have to practice in front of a mirror or something until you get really good at fanning them out. And then without, if you fan them out and you push on them or you don't have enough pressure, you're going to see a lot of upside down cards. So you have to be able to fan them out in front of a mirror, which will be your audience someday, without seeing any of them turned over. Until you want to turn one over, then you just put the little pressure on it and you got one turned over. Alright, I'm gonna leave it at that. If you have any questions or your dad can help you, or if you have any questions for me, you could just call me, text me, email, whatever. So basically what's going to happen is someone's going to pick out we'll just run through the trick real quick. Somebody's going to pick out a card in the audience, and we can work on that later, how they're going to pick it out. But they pick out the jack of clubs. It's your job to produce the jack of clubs. It's the only upside down card in this deck, the jack of clubs. Well, the jack's an 11. So I know I'm going to be looking for the jack of clubs on the odd side of the deck. On the odd side I just happen to have marked with a little circle up here in the corner. So here we are looking for the jack of clubs as the magician. I'll see if I can turn this around so you can see this. The audience is going to be out there. We're going to empty our cards out like this, and we're going to say, I made this great prediction, the jack of clubs is going to be upside down in this deck, and we're just going to go through here and we're going to look for the jack of clubs. and it's right there, but we might fan farther through like we can't find it, and then we might go back to that one, and then we just do that little separation move we talked about. Now, from the audience side, this is what they see. They see an upside down card. From our side, all we're doing is we're picking the card that they wanted, and now we're going to be able to just pull it out, show it to them. There's the upside down card, audience. Jack of clubs, just like I predicted yesterday when I set this deck up. And that's basically what the trick's going to look like. You know, practice separating the cards and see what you can do with it. Once you get the routine down where you separate the cards, then we can work on the storyline or whatever you want to do. But you have to be able to separate the cards, push them apart, fan them out, whatever you want to call it, in front of a mirror without accidentally showing people that, you know, the backs of the cards until you want to. So anyhow, that's that. I'm going to mail this out as soon as I can. Send your dad an email and the video, and we'll go from there. If you like it, you know, you can use it or whatever. Have a good one.